Hi guys, this is a redirect to my reaction to One Piece episodes 570, 571, 572 and 573. Yes, I did a quadruple reaction, so there are two mega links and two media file links in the description for this redirect. So it's the end of the Fishman Island arc, so I'm gonna miss the people there, the island, but it's been a really good arc. Obviously I still put Marineford, well, slash Paramount or Water 7 slash Ennis Lobby into like my top three arcs. I don't know if I would place Fishman Island in number 3. It's really hard, but I'll just like make my review on Fishman Island arc overall in a separate video. So in this reiterate, I just want to talk about these episodes. So the Strawhat Pirates were about to leave Fishman Island, saying goodbye to everyone. But before that, Big Mom's subordinates, there were two subordinates that work for Big Mom. Big Mom is one of the Yonkos. And so the subordinates came and they were demanding the Fishman Island people to give them lots of candy for Big Mom, because Big Mom really loves candy, and if she doesn't get her candy she will kill you. So this was like a really strange dynamic. Like, that's a weird flex, but okay. I love my candy myself, but damn, that's extreme. Just for candy. But apparently Fishman Island has the best candy and she really wants her candy, but unfortunately Fishman Island their ovens are broken, and they need to repair their ovens, and it's gonna take like 2 weeks to repair the ovens, and like the minister was like trying to tell the subordinates that, but you know, Big Mom is a very like she's quite ruthless, so she doesn't easily listen to reason, and she's impatient. She wants the candy. We did see a glimpse of her face, like not like a proper bright shot of her, but like we did see her face. Technically, it was sort of in the shadows, but we know that she's not a really pretty woman like Sanji and Vision. And I was like, to be honest, I have seen pictures online already of what Big Mom looks like, so I know she's an ugly woman. But anyway, apart from appearances, like she must be very powerful. She's a Yonko after all, and the fact that they said that she could even like eat the whole entire island if you mess with her, so I guess that's a devil fruit power. I don't know, but like anyway, so Luffy, the ruthless guy that he is, the ruthless and reckless guy that he actually spoke to Big Mom through the phone, and he said, I ate all the candy. He was like, I ate all the candy, you bitch. And I was just like, oh my god, he's so blunt and he has no idea who he's messing with. Obviously, I don't know what Big Mom's powers are, but because she's a Yonko, you can't underestimate her. So I'm just a little bit scared for the Strawhat Pirates now, because they've basically made themselves enemies now. But I mean, Luffy, he obviously is going to protect this island as much as possible, as much as he can. So, I mean, big respect to him for like going to all lengths to like make sure Fisherman Island is safe, because if she doesn't get her candy, she will destroy Fisherman Island, because she actually owns Fisherman Island. After Whitebeard died, she ruled, not ruled, but like she owned it. She owned the island after Whitebeard died, and to protect it basically. So she's not entirely bad. She was actually protecting the island, but she wanted candy in return for that. So the price was that the island give her candy for her service to protect them. So that was the deal that was made with the island in the first place. But this time around they couldn't give it because the ovens are broken. so all the candy run out because Luffy was the one that ate all the candy because they had this huge party because you know the island got saved by Hody and them. So Luffy ate all the meat and candy in the island. Oh my days, that guy has such a huge appetite. So yeah, so Big Mom got really mad about that, but she actually liked the fact that Luffy stood up to her, and so she actually listened to his compromise, and the compromise that he made to her was that he'll give her all the treasure that they got from Ryuga Palace. So Neptune basically gave Luffy all the treasure that they have as like a gift. So Luffy gave it to Big Mom because as a compromise for like not getting any candy. And so Big Mom was like, okay, fine. So yeah. So the lion and the egg guy, who are Big Mom's subordinates, very weird, strange people, but they're badass. Like, oh my days, when Caribou was like trying to um take their take the treasure because he's such a thief, he wants the treasure and all, and he attempted to kidnap Shirahoshi after overhearing Robin and Neptune talking about Shirahoshi being one of the ancient weapons. So that was really bad that he overheard that, but at least he didn't manage to kidnap her because Luffy saved her. And then Luffy punched Caribou for trying to kidnap Shirahoshi. So Luffy managed to save Shirahoshi from getting kidnapped. And then Caribou went after Big Mom's subordinates because they got the treasure. And he got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped. He tried to attack the the lion guy and the egg guy with his machine gun. He had like this big gun with him. Like, come on, man. He manages to like store things in his mud, and it's kind of weird how he does that, but it's so useful that he can store so many things inside him. And apparently he can do that with a giant mermaid as well if you manage to successfully kidnap Shirahoshi. So yeah, he got his ass beat by the subordinates, and I knew the subordinates would be really strong because they're the subordinates of Big Mom. They're the subordinates of a Yonko, so surely they would be quite strong, and they are. So the lion guy, I think he has some Rokushiki techniques. It looked like Rokushiki techniques, as well as him being a zone type. I don't know, but it kind of looked like that because he was being really fast with his movements. Um, and we also saw Tashigi and Smoker. So Tashigi is now a captain of the G5 Marines. I was about to say pirates, but I know they're Marines. And Smoker, he is a Vice Admiral of G5, I believe. So they've basically been promoted in the Marine ranks, so that's cool. And I'm glad that Tashigi got a little moment at least in like, you know, deflecting a bomb with a sword because we haven't seen a fight, and I want to see Tashigi fight. And I really like her outfit now, the pink coat and a purple shirt and jeans. Yeah, and I really hope we see a reunion between Tashigi and Zoro. I'd love to see a reunion between Zoro and Tashigi. So yeah, that would be awkward, but it would be awesome as well. I'm just trying to imagine that. Anyway, so yeah, and oh, the part when the Strawhat Pirates were leaving and Shirahoshi was really wanted to like she swam towards them because she's really gonna miss them, especially Luffy, because she had like a really quite a close bond with Luffy. So like, and she told them that she really wants to travel out there because she had never got that opportunity to travel out of the seas. So Luffy promised her. They actually had a pinky promise scene. Oh man, that was such a cute scene where Luffy wrapped his finger around Shirahoshi's giant finger, and then everyone else joined in and were like, yeah, we promise to take you and let you see the world out there. So they better keep to that promise then. Don't break the little girl's heart. So I don't know if I swear Luffy's gonna be way too busy with other things, like plot wise. I mean, but like, you know, that's cute. And then Jinbe, Luffy had to say goodbye to Jinbe because Jinbe said that he can't join the Strawhat Pirates now, because he still is allied with Big Mom, but he wants to stop his allegiance with Big Mom in order to join Luffy's crew. So I don't know how that's gonna go down, but yeah. So yeah, they've left Fishman Island. It's been a really good arc. What did you think of this arc? What did you think of these episodes? Let me know and stay tuned for more.